and all the lessons you learn.
You know what? I didn't record this, but I really appreciate you all showing up tonight. And Marilyn, what did you get out of tonight as presentation?
Um, I really liked it. It was very intuitive and stuff, except that I just found that when you scrolled, your whole vision shook, and I was very, very busy looking at all the furniture behind you. I'm
Oh,
sorry, I just was. You know how my mind is today, but I kept getting distracted and I was trying to really focus on your face and your words, but then I get distracted by that gold plant behind you.
oh yes, you like my new living room, don't you?
Yeah.
It's the magic of Zoom.
Yeah, it's the
Anybody
magic of
else want
it.
to comment? I know I have some family members here that are really aware of what's going on with me. Please let me know. Anybody have any comments?
I'll
And
share.
Granny, you met Gerald, yes.
Yes, I had the opportunity to meet him, and what a beautiful soul. It was such an honor to meet him. And my thoughts and my heart is with you and your family. And and gratitude is definitely the way to go, is to really appreciate and value every moment of life, and the beauty of the person and everything they've gifted our lives with, because there's a gift that we receive, and every person plays a role in our life. And thank you so much for this presentation. I'm so
Thank
grateful.
you for sharing. I know you've gone through your own losses within your family, so thank you very much for sharing and being here for me. It means so much. Anybody else want to share that's in the channel?
Yeah,
I
I
know.
wouldn't mind putting in my 2 cents worth.
Okay, Sue. Hi, Sue. Where are you from? Introduce yourself to everyone.
Well, I think you know who I am, but
Yeah, I know.
my name is Sue and I am Lisa's cousin. And I want to go back for a quick second here when she was talking about her brother Gerald. Um, we get to have Zoom with him every night, whoever so chooses in the family to participate. And I have to say this, as sick as he is, as much pain as he is, he always carries a positive attitude in supporting the rest of his family, even though we're all there to help support him. He's thinking of his family as well, not just going through his own pain, through his own worries, through his own struggles. He is always thinking about his family as well. And so he carries on that attitude of positivity. And I think it's a good reflection on what people should be doing, is staying positive rather than looking at all the negative, look at all of the positive.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a firm believer that things happen for a reason, that lessons are to be learned from these things. I've lost both my parents. I've lost a granddaughter. She was 5.5 years old. It was just a freak accident. But again, speaking from experience, you need to stay positive. And for myself, anyway, I do believe that things happen for a reason. Whether we agree to it or not, things do happen for a reason. In the case of my little granddaughter, she obviously was needed elsewhere other than with us on planet Earth, and I'm a firm believer in that. She was needed elsewhere. More important, she was out to help somebody else, some other people, some other family members, that have passed over. Um, but getting back to the grieving aspect of it, when my mother, which I was very close to, when she passed, and I feel that out of us four siblings, I was the closest one to her. And yet I felt okay. I accepted the fact that she had passed on. I accepted that she was in a better place. I accepted that she was joining the rest of our family members that I had passed on. And I was at ease. I was at peace with this. And I would truly hope that everybody should encounter that experience. I know nobody and not everybody does, but I have when it comes to my mother. And I can't even express on how that feels to be at peace with something like that, to suffer a loss.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times I feel that instead of being, we feel sad, yes, and we do miss these people, and we do miss our loved ones, our friends, our family, our siblings, our, the list goes on and on. But in the same token, we have learned to adapt, we have learned to move on. And that is our main focus of what we should be doing, is learn to move on. This is what they would have wanted for us. And we have to reflect back on what they would want us to carry on doing, instead of reflecting on ourselves, on how we should feel, how we should be doing this and how we should be doing that. Think about what they expect out of you. What would they have said to you had they seen you suffering with their loss, right? Just something to, for food for thought. And that's just my experience anyway. So thanks for letting me share, Lise.
No problem, Sue. It's so helpful to hear other people's perspective. It's very encouraging and inspiring and strength building, and brings hope. I know Nigel is here. Nigel, do you have anything to say? I know you're in a club right now. Are you able to speak? He's in he's at Yuck Yucks right now or something, at the comedy club, so he was listening in. So it's probably too loud in there. But anyways, I appreciate all of you sharing. And I do have a grief group that I offer, because I do facilitate a workshop, the Grief Warrior program. And I'll be doing this presentation again on Tuesday night to my grief group that I facilitate in Facebook as well. So this is a good practice for me. Thank you very much. And if you don't mind, I'm going to use it for my teacher. My facilitator is going to kind of look at this, and it's just for good practice for myself. So I hope you don't mind if I use some of this recorded information to move it forward. Does anybody have a problem with that? Sue, do you have any issues with that? No?
No, not a problem.
Okay, great. So I'm going to play a song here for us. Can you hear it?
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you, I'm okay.
Bye. Love you.
Love you too. Thank you, everyone. Have a great
Bye.
night.
Right.
A dream, the shadows took over. Tears were falling like rain. I must have cried out, cause you were away.
Thanks, Suzanne, for coming.
You turned on the lights as you put me